Welcome to episode 6. Yes, episode 6, a month and a half strong of the Accidental Sportswashing podcast. Somehow, someway, we made it here. After absence last week, the GOAT Miles is back.
Yes, sir.
What could you explain your absence for last week, by any chance?
Oh, it's a little embarrassing.
The Mormon
But
shit
I
is
was
running
helping
in your head.
run a Model UN conference, so I could
that's
not
pretty
be here.
That's pretty fucking nerdy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fun though.
I can imagine.
So-
Wait. What country were you?
I was actually a chair, so I was helping to run it because it was a
Oh.
high school conference.
That's
Chair,
cool.
so
Okay. All right. Josh,
Yeah.
would you like to say anything before we kick this week off?
I don't really have anything, so.
Okay. All right. So last week, NFL. First game we're gonna talk about, of course, my New York Giants beating the Giants are winning at home. They're winning away, and they're winning in the worst country in the world. Like, you know how special that is?
Yo, we're different, man.
Yo, we're
Like, this is like a whole new, like,
Brian
page
Daboll's
turn.
built different.
I think the Giants should draft Will Levis
I think you should jump off the
because I
nearest bridge.
think Daboll could actually develop him.
I mean, maybe, but
I think there's a lot of places if he goes, he will be awful. But I think the Giants
I want to
are
see
a
him go to
place
the
he could
Panthers.
go where
just
he'd
be a
actually be good.
If he goes to the Panthers, I swear to God, he'll just be a Baker regen. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, but with the
That'd be
Giants, man, just
good.
everything, man, just being able to go into halftime down and then just put up a bunch of unanswered points, hanging your nuts on fucking Aaron Rodgers. Like, I don't care how bad the team is this year, hanging your nuts on Aaron
I
Rodgers.
mean, it is post ayahuasca Aaron Rodgers, so he is out of it.
But even then,
Like,
still those
It's still
last
Aaron Rodgers, you know?
exactly, and those last two deflections were absolutely so clutch. But Daniel Jones played one of the best games he's ever played, probably the best game he's played in his career so far, besides that first game versus Tampa. So it's just really amazing just to see how the coaching is really taking over and actually instilling culture, unlike last dickhead Joe Judge instilling culture.
Now imagine how good this team can be with an actual quarterback.
Ah, yes, or not even that, actual wide receivers.
I think wide receiver is still like our
wide
weakest,
receiver is
like,
much
unit
worse
by
than quarterback
far.
right now. Like, literally,
Like,
we don't have our top four
At
wide
this
receivers.
point, I don't even know. Like, okay,
Like,
I don't
this
even
reminds
know
me
what
of
the Giants should
Madden.
pick in the draft.
I trust in him. But moving on, we have Steelers Bills. I mean, yeah, kind of makes sense.
What
I need to say
funny
one thing,
game.
right? I need to say one thing. Najee Harris runs like he runs like so. He gotta be like the slowest looking running back I've ever seen. Like, it looks like he jogs.
He runs like
when he
me.
runs.
And folks, if you don't already know, I've had like 5 major knee injuries. I still haven't recovered from. So he runs like that.
Yeah, he's not good, but also like the offensive line's not good, and the quarterback is not
Yeah,
good. So
it's-
it's just not. Things are not going well
It's
for that offense.
really bad.
Yeah, but everything about
Oh.
that team is just dog shit.
Hey, Pickens is good.
Okay,
I mean, Pickens
wow.
is good, yeah. But like, it's such a bad offensive unit
Yeah,
still.
it's just like everything about it. But then the worst thing about it, people are like trying to like Steelers fans, and they're all white from what I've seen, are trying to shit on Tomlin for this. So like, well, yeah, so what? He's never had a losing record. I'm like, do you know how fortunate you are? Like,
Also, the Steelers had 2 missed field goals in this game. They missed a 33-yarder and then also a 45-yarder. Like, what is happening there?
it's just,
The
I
whole
mean,
team's a
isn't
mess,
their kicker still Boswell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes like kickers just fall off out of nowhere. But yeah, that team is just perpetually gonna be ass. I feel
It's
bad
gonna
for
be
them.
asked for a long time.
I wouldn't say for a long time because I feel like they're gonna be able to bounce back pretty soon. They always bounce back, but it's just like this one is like
So
that's
much
this.
shit to fix, though.
Yeah, and this
You
is
know?
the
I
lowest
mean-
they've been around. And the Browns are really good. This are gonna be really good. And what's it? The Browns are gonna be really good. The Ravens. Well, the Ravens we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens with Lamar. And then the Bengals are always gonna be probably good. All right, move on. You have Chargers squeaking out a win over the Browns. I think Josh, you kind of predicted this. I think Ethan did last week as well. I was a little too high on the Chargers and Justin Herbert, but
I think the Browns are good. Like, Jacoby Brissett is doing pretty all right for a Deshaun Watson replacement, but it's like, going from Watson to Jacoby Brissett is still a pretty big downgrade.
yeah.
Also, Justin Herbert's like, I mean, he did all right, but it's like the real star of that game for the Chargers.
Remember when
was
people
Austin
said Herbert was better than Mahomes?
Yes.
Like that was a narrative people were trying to push.
Eckler. Oh yeah. I mean, I understand it from like a physical standpoint, like because like
No.
his arm is absurd, but it's like
No, it's
I
not
mean,
the
this
same.
is his
Mahomes
third
is
year.
Mahomes.
Mahomes is
the
Mahomes.
only quarterbacks you can compare to Mahomes are the all-time greats, because that's what he is already. He's an all-time great. He could retire today and be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think that's a crazy take.
I don't think that's a
He's
crazy
won an
take at all.
MVP,
Exactly.
so
But I'm just going back to the game. Yeah, the Browns are a well-built team. They're a well-coached team, and the defense, like everything about them is good besides quarterback. So they're gonna have the big old rapist who has another charge against him this week. And oh my God, Browns fan. I feel like this would be any fan base, but Browns fans are just the cess. Like you used to feel so bad for them, then they got Baker. Then like, okay, now they're a little annoying, but they're not winning.
Yeah.
Shit. But now they're kind of good, but also the fact that they have a massive race of who their dick rider. Like there's some guy tweet like, oh, now that he returns to the building, another case comes out. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like like you're such a loser, dude. But that's most of the NFL for you.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get to that when we get to the Thursday night. All right, moving on. Then you have Browns over the Bears, 29-22. Surprising that the Browns could put up
The
over 20
Vikings
points.
over
Oh,
the
wow.
Bears.
My bad. The Vikings over the Browns. My bad. The Vikings
over the
Browns.
Bears.
Wow. Oh, wow. Sorry. But, yeah. For a second there, I really thought Justin Jefferson was going to have, like, 300 yards. Like, that was, like...
He was really good.
I mean, yeah, he carried my fantasy.
Yeah.
Even though we lost fantasy team, he popped the fuck off. Like, I think he's going to be easily wide receiver 3 for at least the rest, for a while now. Because he's just so good.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna like be as good as like Cooper Kupp production wise, and then he had those 2 games, week 2 and week 3. I think for the most part he'll still be like
I think
a
if
consistent
I'll
like
look it
100
up.
plus
I
yard
mean,
guy.
we could put it up. You could put these up when you're editing, Josh. Just throw up the season number. I think they're probably pretty close. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. But yeah. But besides that, I mean, can we like with the Bears? It's like stop bash. Like Justin Fields isn't the best. We're gonna get to this when we're talking. Again, we're gonna talk
we
about
need
this
to talk
later.
about that.
But
We
Justin
need to talk
Fields,
about that.
he is part of the problem, but he's not the main problem. He's far from the main problem. That's like saying that I don't know. I can't use that. I don't know. That's like saying the main problem with Reagan was the fact that what's his name? That he was a Republican. Like no, it was also the fact that he there was like so much other shit. Being a Republican is not good, but there was much worse shit that he did than just be a Democrat. I mean, just be a Republican. All right.
Okay.
I mean,
Interesting
that's,
analogy.
I mean,
but
no, because my other analogy was
get
gonna be
it.
really
I
bad.
get the analogy though.
But
I get it.
I'll tell you guys after we finish recording. But next up on the slate, we had the Patriots. Oh my God, yeah, the Patriots over the Lions. What
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
hilarious game. My roommate's
The
a Lions fan.
masterpiece revenge game.
Yo, I was laughing my fucking ass off. How do you get zipped? And I
By
think
the
them putting up
the washed Patriots.
and I think that putting up 29, allowing them to put up 29 points is worse than getting zipped. To the fucking
Dude,
Patriots,
Bailey Zappi.
like, bro, what the? If it was Mac Jones, maybe. Then getting zipped is worse. But getting zipped by Bradley Zappi and Ramondre Stevenson, my nigga. Like, I think Harris got hurt. So,
Jacoby Myers had 111 yards and a touchdown.
like, holy shit. Like, I know that defense is bad, but come on, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
He had almost half of his yards of the entire season in this game.
Like, Bill Belichick devil
You-
magic might be bad. Because
Do you think
I bet
like,
on the Lions
for the
to win that
upcoming
game.
offseason? What do the Lions target?
Defense.
Defense.
Like
Defense.
like in the draft,
Defense.
all defense.
Defense. Yeah.
Like fucking
Yes.
quarterback.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like,
Jared Goff is making too much money for them to replace him right now.
exactly. Like maybe a year or two more, but right now defense, build up that defense because also defense takes a little more time to develop. A lot of skill players you could just plug and play. Defense like Okuda, it took him a while to get, and now he's really good. But he's one of the only good defensive players on that team.
He's probably the only competent defender at this point.
And the thing is, they always from what I remember, they've always been missing on edge rushers. Like, Hutchinson is okay, but the hype on him was definitely overhyped. And this is coming from a Michigan fan. I remember everybody thought they had the next best thing in Ziggy Hansa. And then we know how he turned out. And there was just a bunch of other guys. But moving on, after that, we have Saints over the Seahawks.
Another high-scoring game.
I think
at this point, every Seahawks game is going to be like a high-scoring game, so I might as well watch them.
Our run defense is so bad.
Don't let a washed Alvin Kamara go for 103 yards.
And Taysom Hill, you let the fucking Mormon man go insane.
I don't really care if we lost, though, because Tariq won the interception.
Oh, yeah. DPOI.
That's all I care about at this point.
But, I saw a tweet about Pete Carroll is a really good coach, but he just can't coach in this generation.
Uh-oh.
I mean, no. You're spoiled the same way, not to the same extent, but how Steelers fans are with Mike Tomlin. Like, he's won you a ring, and you've had multiple good seasons. And at least you're
a decade ago, he was good.
I'd still call him good now. Being able to win fucking Geno Smith, dude. Come on now.
Geno Smith is making
Geno Smith is actually playing like a top 10 quarterback.
Exactly,
right
but I wouldn't say that. Like, there has to be a foundation around a player to make a jump like that. It's not just a player.
Are you seeing the throws he's making?
Exactly. Who do you think helped him?
Who
do you think helped him?
Not Pete Carroll. He's a defensive coach who can't coach a defense.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe his defense wasn't dog shit.
Also,
we have talent. He just cannot use it.
Yeah.
Also, Rashad Penny is out for the season.
So
that was so tragic.
That
was so sad.
Yeah. All right, but next we have the Jets absolutely nuking the Dolphins out of the water.
Guys, I have a hot take on this one.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure Skylar Thompson is good. I'm going to say it.
That's an interesting take, man. I'm not sure if I can agree with that, but it's certainly a take. But, I mean, I wouldn't put too much. I mean, I don't want to say that. The Jets putting up 40 is really impressive for them, especially Zach Wilson. They have a lot of great players on that offense. The youth movement.
Yeah.
But, I don't want to put too much stock in this game because, like you said, they were out without Teddy and Tua, who's out again this week, even though he's a full participant in practice.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm happy for Jets fans. Not really. Fuck them. But okay, whatever, Jets. You can have your moment.
My roommate's
the thing
a Jets
is,
fan,
finally the Jets are doing good
him.
and we're doing better. I that's why I don't care too much.
Also, major props to the Jets rookie class.
Yeah, they're balling out.
They're just doing insane.
All those years of dick riding
hitting.
Joe Douglas finally paid off. God, it's the most annoying shit ever. But yeah, I mean the Jets they balled out. I mean nothing much more to say. But the one thing I don't like.
Dolphins should be fine.
But the one thing I saw they were like, oh yeah, this core is gonna be good forever. Like, do you know how fast? I don't care how good and how young you are. Players can fall off so fast in football. It's not like any literally the only other sport where they fall off similarly is baseball, but that's only because of injuries, like Bellinger with the shoulder injury. Like basketball, you could say, oh, this play's gonna be good for a really long time. But football, unless it's really a quarterback or they're just a special project, I'm not taking a group of 10 players or 7 players saying they're gonna be good for a while because it's just not gonna happen. One of them is gonna fall off.
Yeah.
I thought Justin Pugh was gonna be the right tackle. It was gonna be fucking Joe Thomas, but we see how that turned out. Moving on, we have Bucks Falcons. I mean, Tom Brady might be washed.
He is washed.
Dude, I can't believe he got divorced so he could do this.
Level of the
Also,
game, man. You just would
that
understand
roughing
it.
the passer call. Jesus
Oh yeah,
Christ, that
yeah.
rough-
It's just
oh my
actually,
God.
it's actually NFL on so many levels. We literally talk about this every week. NFL on so many levels is just a fucking joke. A fucking joke, bro. Like holy
I-
shit.
Okay, I was gonna say something really fucked up, but
Say
I'm not
it,
gonna
say it, say it, say it. Worst comes to worst, you can edit it out.
I was gonna be like the only time I'd be okay with concussions if Tom Brady got a concussion.
That is
Well,
pretty
that's a
fucked up.
little rude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I understand. Fuck Tom Brady, bro. Fuck Tom Brady. Oh, what the
Touchdown
dude in the
Tom
dude in the
played
He's
the
got
dude in the
away
Knicks
with
video.
so much shit, man. It's actually like infuriating.
Yeah, I'll send you that video. It was like fuck Tom Brady in the Knicks video with the a dancing L guy. I'll send you that because I know I have it saved. But yeah, roughing passing calls are just absolutely absurd this year. It's like what the fuck is even going on? Like the NFL on so many levels is just an absolute clown show, and I feel like this is almost every other league. This is going a little off topic, but MLB with Manfred and a bunch of shit he's done. NHL with the fucking Coyotes first of all, playing in a fucking college stadium as a professional sports team. Move them motherfuckers. Vegas, God. But yeah, I mean, and it's sad to say, and the NBA just goes undercover because they look good. But Adam Silver is like a horrible human being. He does not care about the players' well-being. It's fucking disgusting. But sorry. Would you guys have anything else to say before we move on?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, Mariota's bad.
Yeah,
like we all know that.
Free Ritter.
I don't have too many thoughts about this game.
Yeah. All right. Next, Titans command. Stand up. We're the Commanders. I see that video on every fucking Sunday. It's hilarious. But yeah, Titans probably too close of a game over the Commanders, but still got the win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. But Jesus Christ, the Commanders are just. We're gonna say this again, even though they did win last night. The Commanders are just so fucking bad.
They're so bad. It's awful. Like it's a
like,
miserable experience.
What
Also,
the fuck is going on?
I want to give a shout out to Antonio Gibson for giving me 6.9 points that week. I drafted him in the 5th round, hoping he would be at least somewhat decent.
Yeah, no, you're actually an idiot for that.
Awful.
You're actually an idiot for that.
No, okay, to be fair, right, this was before the preseason, where like he was playing like absolute shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about more about this Commanders running back situation Thursday night, cause holy shit, Riverboat Ron is just a fucking loser. Like we said this last week, absolute loser organization from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Like, just the shit they say and the way, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna save this till Thursday Night Football, because then I have a little more time to go off on the tangent. But anything else about this game? Like, once again, like, I feel like Titans games, like we said, games that the AFC South plays in besides the Jaguars, it's an occurrence. They don't really happen. They're off in some, like, secret location, and it's made to seem like people are there. Like, it's like Area 52. Not 51. I said that on purpose. But next.
Yeah, are the Titans a real football team?
Fuck no.
Like you could convince
Is
me they're not.
Tennessee even real city? No.
Is Tennessee a place? Does Tennessee
It
exist?
might be. I think
Can we confirm it?
That's ironic.
West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio might all be fake. Like what the fuck? Like Cincinnati. Like how the fuck is Cincinnati that close to Kentucky? That does not make sense. They don't exist. Kentucky is so fake. It might be faker than Ohio. But moving on, another real weird ass AFC South game. After we were just on our hands and knees for the Jaguars 2 weeks ago, they decided to get fucked by the Eagles and then bent over and hand the Texans their first win.
This was quite a fun game, I thought.
Yeah, of course you did, you fucking weirdo, fucking creep.
Once again, it's the Atletico Madrid fan that's having fun with these miserable ass games.
God.
Oh,
this is very off topic, but congratulations to Miles. Atleti finally signed Griezmann so he can play full game.
Oh yes, that was good.
Yes,
I was quite pleased about that, and then we continued to not be good, but whatever.
Back on topic. Yeah, Jags, come on, man. I can't. Like, you finally fooled me. Like, you had me. Like, you're like, man, this is the year. Trevor Lance never moved me before this. I mean, like, and once he started moving me, you do this. Like, the Philly loss, I understand.
Also,
But
Also, Christian Kirk went from getting like 10 targets a game to 3.
I don't know. Something must have been up. Maybe his hammy or something. But
I
don't
think
think that
the
was
problem is they threw the ball too much.
Yeah, and also to
They
play
needed
not
to
named
just
Kirk.
grind it out, run it, give it to James Robinson for his 2.7 yards per carry.
James
God.
Robinson used to be like really good, and once the Achilles tear happened, he's just cooked now.
Yeah. But and that the running back for the Texans, I forgot what his name is. He's a rookie. He's a
Damian
dog.
Pierce.
Yeah, he's a fucking dog, man.
He's so good.
If y'all remember, he was the one who had that highlight play where he was just running through and he lost his helmet and they pushed him back like 15 yards because of it.
And he recorded like 15 broken tackles.
Yeah,
that
and
game,
he has like
which is like the record I think for PFF.
Yeah, PFF
like,
posted
for what
it.
they recorded.
He has he has like 434 yards from scrimmage, and like 435 of those are after contact.
This dude's insane.
Yeah. But moving on, because we did go a little over time on that. Moving on, we have the 49ers of the Panthers. Matt Rule's stupid. He got fired. Have fun back in college.
God, he got fired.
49ers are good.
It's a long time coming.
That's literally all the analysis you need about the game.
This game doesn't matter. No one cares.
Yeah, well, this is coming from the Seahawks fan.
Is Baker Mayfield going to play this week?
I don't think so. I think he's doubtful.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, hopefully for Panthers fans, he's doubtful.
And then there's the Rams.
Oh my God.
The Rams.
This was awesome.
I was watching this while
getting.
I was watching this right before I got my nose pierced, and I walked into the store because I had bet not big money, but a decent amount of money on the Rams to win. So I'm like, there's no way they're losing this game. And then I walk in because they completely forgot about the game. I walk in, I turn around. This TV, I swear to God, is streaming in like 244p. It's like the 70-inch TV. I turn around. And I'm just like, my mouth just drops at the score. And the guy who's about to do my piercing was like, oh, you play fantasy? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, I wanted to kill myself. Good. Like, that was the worst moment of my life.
The Rams are bad, and it's really funny.
Was I the one that said the Cowboys would win this game?
I think you might have said that. You might have said that.
Matthew Stafford is awful.
Racismo!
I've been saying this.
But yeah, it's like,
I've been trying to tell people Stafford's not like that for a long time now.
I think
he's finally proving me right.
He might be good next season. It's just the elbow is just his elbow is like literally barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
And his ability to read the field has always been barbecue chicken.
And now you combine those two, you get Jared Goff.
There's this thing that like Ben Baldwin posted where it's like his Matthew Stafford's EPA stats. Like, week by week from the time he joined the Rams to now. And it's like he started off really, really well. And then he just, like, tapered off, like, the whole way through.
Regressing to the mean.
I believe that last season, actually, his EPA week by week tracked very closely with Jared Goff's the year before.
Oh, that's nasty.
Let's be for real. Stafford's better than Goff.
Yeah, but the fact that he has an elbow injury is, like, pretty much puts him on the same level.
Yeah. I'm not convinced that right now I'd take Stafford over
All right,
Goff.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Okay,
all right, no. Ignore him. Move on. Ignore him and move on. And next we have Eagles over the Cardinals in a much closer game than it should be for the Eagles, but the defense once again showed that they're good.
I mean, the Cardinals aren't even bad.
But they're not that bad. They're not that good. But
I don't think. Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this right now. There's no fucking reason why Jalen Hurts should be in MVP talks. There's no reason.
Yeah, there's not.
Yeah, like there's so many other he's a good quarterback. He's a mid to decent quarterback who gets propped up because it's like a Troy Aikman situation. Like he has a lot of really good pieces around him that make him seem better than he is just because he's the quarterback. Like that defense is insane.
I think the situation definitely helps, but it's like
for sure.
He's also just doing really good.
Exactly, and he has a lot of highlight-worthy players. I'm gonna say this: he's light skinned. He's light skinned. No. But I'm serious.
Like Geno Smith on the Eagles, I think they're better than they are with Jalen Hurts.
For sure. But that's also a big problem in the NFL. Even with black quarterbacks, colorism. You have guys like Mahomes and Hurts who are being propped up a little bit more, and even I would say definitely Lamar and but not other black, a lot of these dark skinned quarterbacks don't get as much love, even after they've done so much. Even if it's not by, even if maybe not even talking about coming directly from the NFL, but maybe from the fans and stuff. There definitely is some colorism just because they're lighter, which is a problem, but that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, unfortunately, once again, the Eagles are good, and I want to kill myself. So yeah.
Also,
like right now, hold on. Right now, as a New York sports fan, I am in the worst possible situation. Literally, either the Phillies or the Braves are going to the NLCS, and this week, either the Cowboys will win, or the Eagles will win. I can't fucking win. I will literally kill. But I'm saying this right now. I will. We'll talk about this later. But moving on. Sunday night. Ravens Bengals. Interesting game. I'm glad the Ravens got the win. But
lots of missed throws from both Lamar and Burrow.
Yeah.
Like they overthrew a lot of stuff. There was like this one play from fourth down. I remember where Lamar had he did something really smart. I think it was this really smart play. And he had this guy wide open, and he just overthrew it. And that could have been a walk-in touchdown. I think Burrow had something similar as well. It's just a lot of missed opportunities. It could have been a very high-scoring game if it was they did anything. If the game was normal,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it was like we said. I said I think this was the I forgot what game this was before, but yeah, I'm not gonna put much stock into this. It's still only week 5. We're just getting buys this week, so but the Ravens, this was Lamar's first Met game, and look how close they got to losing. Finally, they kind of stepped up for him, but he's gonna have to be elite for them to get at least even one win in the playoffs, which is not even elite, more than elite.
Yeah,
because he's usually elite, and look what happened with the Bills.
Not to mention, for the Bengals' perspective, T. Higgins being out really fucked them up. Because once the Ravens ran constant zone, Jamar Chase couldn't do shit.
Yeah. I mean, I also think they need to go back to Tyler Boyd because last 2 seasons, Tyler Boyd has been a really good supporting cast.
Yeah, he's been a really good third option.
So so I had him in fantasy, and fantasy is not always the best determinant of how good plays are. But he always put up numbers. He always got solid yards. So I don't see why they wouldn't scheme back to him because he's not as good as T. Higgins, but he's not a bad wide receiver by any metric.
Yeah, he could still do those big plays. He's had a few big plays this season. So
all right, but then Monday night, Chiefs Raiders, finally a fucking good primetime game.
That was actually a great game for once.
Holy shit, Derek Carr was their car.
All right, just good enough.
Exactly. But yeah, that game, Mahomes was definitely Mahomes. But yeah, there was my grandma was telling me about it. I forgot what it was, but there was something was it Mahomes that got? It was one way, but one of the quarterbacks got hit crazy. They didn't get a roughing the pass, and on the next drive, it was Chris Jones because Chris Jones he couldn't. He literally could not stop himself from falling on him, and he got caught. What the fuck? That is
the officiating is so bad, and as a person that watches the NBA,
and then I think what makes it
worse in the NFL than it is in the NBA.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The issue is it's just so ambiguous, and it's up to the refs to decide in the moment, and they're never gonna make the right calls. So it's just
and it's really frustrating when they come back and say
there's a new problem.
Yeah, and it's really frustrating when they come back and say, "Oh yeah, we stand by this." I'm you deserve. I can't say that, but you deserve to get slapped. Bro, what the fuck? What?
I will say, I do think the Raiders going for 2 at the end is the right decision.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
This is same thing. When Daboll went for 2, get it or not, that was the right call. You put your team in the best position to win, and you have to trust in your personnel. And it won't always work all the time, but you at least you put yourself in the best. At least you're not fucking Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But So
Also, you heard the news about Devontae Adams and that push that he had, and like how like
That was
the cameraman trying to like sue him.
Oh, yeah.
wild.
I mean,
That,
yeah, he's a
like-
fucking idiot for that. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bro, you deserve to be liable for that.
I mean, the cameraman also did just walk right in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he just like, because the thing is, he could have stepped around him. I don't care how fucking mad you are, especially when you know all eyes are gonna be on you. Step around him, be the bigger person, but he's gonna have to throw that guy a bag. But moving on to Thursday night football, holy fuck, NFL schedule makers, find the nearest bottle of pills and down them all. And
You know what they should do? They should I said that
like no, hold on, time out.
Like ironically,
No, seriously.
they should
Before the
change
season
They
started,
should change schedules.
oh yeah, they need to
You
flex.
guys
They need to
looking
flex.
forward to the Bears in primetime
Shut
again
up,
next
man.
week?
Like who the fuck
Wait,
in their
next
right
week?
mind? I can
They
get.
have
I can.
another primetime game there on Monday Night Football
Versus
next
who?
Oh
week.
my god!
Where's who?
Against the Patriots.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Kill yourself, NFL. I can please edit this out. But holy shit, what the fuck? Like, I get the Broncos being on prime time. I get that, because before the season you thought you were gonna let Russ cook, but who in their goddamn right minds thought it was good to put the fucking
Bears.
Commanders versus the Bears? And the Bears versus the Patriots, my nigga, like.
I mean, their thing is like every team needs to get at least one primetime
But
game.
why do the fuck the
But then
Bears
they
have
gave the Bears
two
multiple.
back-to-back fucking weeks?
It's fucking. Nasty,
But I'm talking about the game. No, I actually
One of
no.
the worst
No.
games I've ever seen.
It
That
is
might
crazy,
be the
like-
worst game I've
No,
ever seen.
I think the last
Did
week's
you
game was
watch
worse.
the 6-6 tie between the Seahawks and the Cardinals a few years back?
Oh, that game was pretty bad.
That
But
was
I,
okay,
think,
that was
I
bad.
think last
That
week's
was
game
bad.
was worse though. Funny enough, last week's Thursday night game with the Broncos.
I think that game was bad, but like what made up for it were the memes and like the jokes that were being
Fair
made.
enough.
At least that made it.
But looking at a
entertaining.
pure game standpoint,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean that game was just awful. And Justin Fields, I'm gonna send this tweet to you, Josh. There was a play like, oh, he was wide open. This
Oh, yeah, the
motherfucker was
Montgomery
rolling
one?
out to his right. His back is completely turned. You want this nigga to have eyes in the back of his head like he's a black mom and chuck this shit back. Shut the fuck up, you fucking dumbass. And there's another
There's
one.
also the one where there was the running back open in the flat, like 5 yards behind line of scrimmage, and they're like, "Yeah, throw it to him."
Like
on,
what, bro?
I think it was like 4th and goal.
Yeah.
5 yards
also
behind line of scrimmage.
and-
They're like,
and
"Yeah,
Even then,
throw it there."
No.
even then, if he changed his read to Montgomery there, like the
They're gonna
defense
pick up
would
on
have
it.
reacted. So there's no chance that
Yeah,
he would have gotten
exactly.
If he throws the ball there, they tackle him at the line of scrimmage, and it's-
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Why do you check it down there?"
And then there was another one. I forget. It was one of the Bears tight ends. It might have been Komet or whatever, or the other one. But this motherfucker, he lobs it up perfectly. And this motherfucker is the slowest motherfucker I ever seen. They're like, oh, you don't know how to hit him on an out route. Like, nigga, are you serious? He was moving slower than fucking molasses, my nigga. I got, and then they want to dick, and then they were getting mad at Pettis for not making the catch where he was literally getting folded like a fucking lawn chair. Like, are you serious? That would have been the hardest catch like for so many careers. Like, he was getting folded like a lawn chair, bro.
Hey, like in all fairness, though, the Bears receivers were so bad this
Oh
game.
yeah, I mean,
Like the
like
amount,
I was
of
saying,
drops
like-
in the fourth quarter alone.
God.
Bro, like Jesus Christ, I'm not.
But,
we can't even like.
On the Commanders side, they're just a clown organization. Fucking Rivera's talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna turn Gibson into my CMC, and like it's cool that they were doing all that, but what's his name was not that good. They were just feeding him the Robbins was not that good. They were just feeding him the rock. If you look at his what's it, yards per carry, it was like maybe I think it was like 3. It was like 2 point something. So
It was
It
3 point
was
something, I believe.
3.53.
for how many carries?
He had
17.
17.
I mean, that's okay, I guess, but.
It's
Like, he's a rookie, and he did get shot, like, a month and a half ago. So I'm not going to put too much,
Yeah.
like... But still, like, people are like, oh, bro, he's the future. Like, relax. He's not, like, bro. But, yeah. And, like, that... We're running super long on this, but holy shit, that game was something else. All right, so you guys already move
Why is
on.
Antonio Gibson so bad, man?
You guys already moving on for quick fire predictions for
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
All right, first
Yeah.
up, Giants, Ravens in Jersey. Giants.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Let's do Ravens. Yeah.
Yeah. 49ers, Falcons.
Give me the Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Niners.
the Niners.
Patriots, Browns. Jesus.
Browns.
I'm gonna say
Browns.
Browns.
Jets, Packers. Jets.
I'm
I'm
taking the
saying
Packers.
I'm saying Jets. Because the Jets are
Um,
actually doing really good so far.
Yeah. Oh God. Fucking Jaguars, Colts. Jags, I guess.
Watch this be a tie.
I wouldn't be surprised. Look how little confidence I said that with. But what about you, Miles?
I'm gonna take the Colts,
Of course you are.
which I've been doing too much, but like I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, for a two. I mean, they're
No,
2-2
I
and
want
1.
this to be a tie, so like the Colts are 2-2
Shush.
and 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also
all right,
really
yeah.
want a tie.
No more of
here.
your devil magic, please.
I would, if it's a tie, that would be the best thing to maybe ever happen to me.
Vikings, Dolphins. Vikings.
Vikings, yeah. Especially with
Yeah,
who hasn't played
Vikings.
is Vikings.
Yeah. Bengals, Saints.
Give me the Bengals.
I'm going Bengals.
Bucks, Steelers, Bucks.
Give me
Yeah,
the
I'm going
Bucks.
All-time
Steelers
shitter
are
game
not
right
good.
here. Rams, Panthers. Rams.
Give me the
yeah.
Rams.
I want to troll and say Panthers, but
It's gonna be a
the
really
Rams.
nasty game, but
It's gonna be so bad.
Cards, Seahawks. Give me the Cardinals.
I'd say the Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with the Seahawks.
Okay.
I trust that we can win at home.
Geno Smith.
All right. Then Bills, Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
I am...
Give me the Bills.
Oh, that's gonna be so hard. Fuck.
Give me the Bills.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Okay, racists. Cowboys, Eagles.
Eagles. I'm gonna say.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Eagles.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. And then our favorite Monday Night Football team, our favorite primetime
Jesus
team,
Christ.
Broncos,
Oh my God.
Chargers. Give me the Broncos,
Give me the
man. Fuck.
Chargers.
Give me the Broncos. Give me the Broncos.
I am. I'm just waiting for the moment Russell Wilson decides, you know what, I'm gonna play like regular Russell Wilson. But I don't know when that's gonna. I don't know if that's even gonna ever happen at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just
All
say
right,
Chargers.
so that's the and Thursday Night Football next week because we're gonna miss that on the pod. What's Thursday night?
Saints,
Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals.
I'm going Cardinals.
Next, we're gonna go on to Champo. So we're not gonna talk about every match because we did miss last week, so it would be a bit long to talk about every single match. But
We're just going to talk about the interesting ones.
yeah. So biggest stories. So the qualifications are ready. You have City, Napoli, Bayern, Bruges, and Real all qualified. You know, so congrats to them. But
Yes, sir.
Barca, man, in some fucking danger, bro. Because what the
But,
fuck?
like, at least they're below like Inter, who are good.
Yeah,
Unlike
Yeah.
Juventus.
exactly. All right, so I'm gonna run
my
through. I'm gonna
God.
run through the groups, and then we can see how each team can qualify. So right now, Group A is looking like Napoli on top. They're already qualified with 12 points. Shouts to them. Liverpool in second. They with 9 points. So if the next when they'll be through to the knockouts with winner draw against Ajax. Next, Ajax, if they don't win in Amsterdam at home versus Liverpool, they're out. And Rangers have already been eliminated. So how do we?
Yeah.
So
Dude, Napoli are so good. I think I was talking about this
yeah, you were.
last time,
You were. I remember that.
but they are so good.
Yeah.
That offense. Woo.
God. It's insane.
Consistently getting goals. It's like
Yeah.
they're like an offensive juggernaut, man.
Yeah, it's nice to see Italian football, even though they're racist as fuck. It's finally nice to see at least one Italian. Ever since what's the name, Juve has really fell off. It's good to see an Italian football club that's actually good on the international stage. So, but Here's to hoping Ajax can fuck over Liverpool. But
Not gonna happen.
I pray.
It's not gonna happen.
I pray. But moving on, Group B, you have Club Brugge. Big surprise. I don't think any of us predicted this. Them at least winning. That's yeah. I had Club Brugge third. I think. Club Brugge qualified.
I had them last. Oh my god.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Hold on. I'll get my book in a second. But then you have Porto in second. So and they qualify with the win if at Club Brugge, if they beat Club Brugge this next match day, if Atletico lose or draw versus Leverkusen. And but if Porto draws twice, Atletico, if Atletico beats Leverkusen, then Atletico advance. So Atletico needs 2 wins to guarantee a place in the round of 16, because currently they have 4, Porto has 6. So a win and a draw but if they get a win or a draw, will be fine if Porto draw or lose against Club Brugge. And Leverkusen, even though they only have 3 points on their last, they still do have a chance. So if they get 2 wins, will be enough if Porto draw or lose. All right. So listen, this whole thing. They need 2 wins if Porto draw or lose both their matches. Then they can also qualify with a win against Atleti and a draw versus Bruges if Porto lose both their games. If Porto lose to Atletico and draw with Club Bruges, that will leave Atletico, Leverkusen, Porto and on 7 points, and the places would be decided on head-to-head goal difference. So basically, they're not making it.
Yeah.
So Miles, the Atleti
I believe in Atleti. We can do it. We just need
all right, but can you walk us through how we
not
got
concede any?
How have we got to this point? Yeah, because currently, actually, Atleti is -3 on goal difference, and Leverkusen only -4, so it could be real close.
Dude, it started so well with a win over Porto, and then back-to-back 2-0 losses just, crushed it.
God.
And I don't know what's happening, because in La Liga, they're playing well, actually. This is, their best stretch in La Liga.
You think they're just punting Champo for shits and gigs?
As soon as they start playing other teams in Europe, they just collapse.
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening with this team. And against Bruges, they should have won that game, but they just could not get a goal.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
So many shots.
Mignolet did insane, right? That was the game where he had 8 saves or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But
so some bad luck.
Yeah.
And just bad play.
Yeah,
too.
I had for this group I had Atletico winning the division and Porto coming in second. Leverkusen in third. Leverkusen was one of my sleeper teams, so I wasn't even fucking considering Club Brugge. Congrats to that man.
Leverkusen just ass right now.
Yeah, and
I
then
don't know what else to say.
all right. So yeah, we should look at this because I have my prediction. Group A, I had Liverpool and Ajax, so I really need Ajax.
I had Liverpool and Napoli.
Yeah.
Not sure what I had.
All right,
I had Liverpool and Napoli. I'm not sure.
So then Group C, still I haven't been right about Group C, but Group C you have Bayern, who's already gone through on 12 points. Then you have Inter. So if they win, they're through, and Barca gets sent to Europa again. So Frankie de Jong really was not get out in Europa League play no matter what. But so if they win, also it will be a draw. Will be enough if Barcelona.
You just need to not lose.
Yeah, if they don't lose, they're fine. But if they draw and Barca either draw or lose, they're against Bayern, they're through. So Barca, this is what they need: a win at home for Bayern, and they kind of have a chance. But then they need again Inter to draw or lose, and then after that, what's same? Yeah. So basically, if they lose, they're out. If they win, they have a small, a decent chance. Not decent chance, like a 30% chance. So I just want to laugh at Barca real quick for being fucking losers.
Dude.
What sad sacks of shit. Holy shit. This is better than so many days, because all this season, this whole thing, they're like, oh yeah, we're the best club, we're back, fuck City, fuck Real, fuck all these clubs, we're fuck Bayern, Barca's back, and this is what they fucking do. Lewandowski is fucking washed, Haaland is miles better. fuck Barca, bro. I
I
hope
mean,
I hope.
Lewandowski did have
2 goals.
2 goals.
I don't get.
Yeah.
Did they? What place are they in right now? Third.
Not
4
his
points.
fault.
I don't care.
They also have like a very talented team, and they're still underperforming.
Exactly,
They have
fucking losers.
Lewandowski, Dembele, Pedri, Gavi, and they have some other guys that are injured.
From what I've heard, their defense is just awful.
Yeah, I mean, I
Champions
haven't really
League or,
been
like, in
watching them,
general?
but
Cause like
I follow a couple Barca fans on Twitter, so it's kind of funny just to watch them. Just...
Barca fans are so mad about like Piqué and Busquets.
Oh yeah,
that Piqué
yeah, and they
thing
were. I
is
forgot they were
awful.
comparing because I remember they were like, oh yeah, sorry Ramos, because they were comparing Piqué to Ramos, to Sergio Ramos. Fucking hilarious. But
as good as PK was at his prime, he's just washed.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't be playing.
But moving on to group, and this is what they get for the I forgot what the name of the player, but the one they were getting mad at this summer because he didn't want to leave and make more money somewhere else.
Frankie De Jong?
No, not De Jong.
No, it wasn't De Jong.
You know you guys know what I'm talking about though, right?
I think
remember
I know what you're
that.
talking about. Yeah.
But whatever, another group I got wrong because I had fucking Barca coming second, but we'll see. Group D, another group I got fucking
Spurs
wrong.
are back.
Spurs. So nobody's qualified yet, but Spurs, if they win at home, they'll qualify. So I think with the win, no matter what they qualify, they go through. So
Yeah.
and then you have Marseille in second. So if they win at Frankfurt, they next match day they're through, and then Sporting, because right now Marseille and Sporting are both at 6, Spurs at 7, and Frankfurt at 4. So Sporting had was in control of the group before they lost both to Marseille, which is pretty nasty.
To Marseille,
yeah, both.
yeah.
And now so now they need what's the name? They need to either win or draw at Spurs, or they need to draw, or they need Marseille to draw or lose at Frankfurt. But Frankfurt hasn't been too bad. Frankfurt 4 points. So they end if going into the next match day after this, they must at least win tonight win next match day, because after that it's KO, because if Marseille goes up and they're with 9, they're fucked. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my original projections for this group was Spurs, Marseille, Sporting, Frankfurt. So if it holds, I am a genius.
I mean, yeah, I had Sporting over Tottenham. I mean Spurs over. Sporting over Marseille. So we'll see.
Marseille started so bad, and they've rebounded quite well here.
Sporting, yeah.
So good for them.
Yeah. And then another group I have not gotten right. Fucking group,
Bro.
man.
I'm
Chelsea.
surprised
What
they
is
were
wrong with
releasing
Milan?
Milan's performance.
Chelsea, they'll probably go through as long as they get is either a win or 2 draws. We'll also send them through. So just don't lose, pretty much. But that's a lot to say.
Yeah.
But next, Salzburg really surprised me. So if they win at Chelsea, they're through. But then in that situation, they'd still need Milan to lose or draw to Dynamo Zagreb. So then Milan, you absolute fucking shitters. So they're eliminated if they lose to Dynamo Zagreb, and FC Salzburg win against Chelsea. Their best hope, I'm reading this word for ESPN. Their best hope is that Salzburg failed to beat Chelsea, which would set up a potential last day clash of qualification between the two teams at San Siro. So no matter what, let's say what's the name? Salzburg loses or they draw, and then they would kind of help them. So it would be they'd be home, and whoever wins advances. We'll see about that. And then Zagreb, they're still in contention, but if they lose to Milan and Chelsea, Chelsea win or draw, it's over. So
Yeah.
interesting decision. I had that as Chelsea. Well, as I wrote it, Chelsea and Milan. Salzburg has been
I
playing.
think we all had Chelsea and Milan.
Yeah.
Salzburg have been playing above their head, and AC Milan have been playing up their ass. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, Italian football is just an absolute disgrace to the world. Like, holy shit! At least the Germans know they don't have a team besides Bayern that can really pop off on the world stage. Besides what's the name?
Dortmund?
Dortmund. But yeah.
Hey, Leipzig made the semifinals not too long ago.
You're
Okay,
right,
but,
but,
like-
but then
Like they fell off. They fell off. Let's be for real.
Yeah.
They fell off.
Yeah, because they lost their coach. They lost Marsh. But yeah, nothing real special about.
Wasn't Nagelsmann their coach then?
I forget
Oh,
honestly.
Where
nah,
it was him.
that was someone else, man.
But alright, moving on to Group F. Madrid were already qualified.
Nagelsmann was their coach then. I told
He
you.
was. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That was when they made the run, and then he
Like-
went to Bayern.
Oh yeah, okay, because like I mixed
God.
up with Hoffenheim.
Yeah,
'Cause,
just
like, he was
just in
Hoffenheim
general,
manager at one point.
German soccer is just a
Before
joke.
Leipzig.
Just a joke. But alright, so Group F, you have Madrid, number one, Real already first, as expected. Next, actually, the team we were just shitting on, Leipzig, then second, but they haven't played Leipzig yet. So I mean, they haven't
Yeah.
played Real yet. So they're probably gonna get bent
And
over,
they're gonna lose.
and then
They haven't played Real yet?
no.
That can't be true.
Oh no, they have, but they haven't
They
played.
did.
Yeah,
they
no,
lost.
yeah,
but they did
alright,
play them once.
I'm sorry. But they have to play them again. So they need Madrid. They need to beat Madrid. They need Shakhtar Donetsk to lose to Celtic, who are one of my sleeper teams. I just want to let that be known. But
I am no longer on the Celtic
I
bandwagon.
told you, bro. I told you. But then you.
Dude, Scottish football has disappointed me this year. I was hoping that this would be the year
Nope.
that they came back, but it is not.
That's such a niche thing to like root for. Maybe because you're white. But Shakhtar Donetsk, you have so if they win against Celtic, if they win against Celtic, they'll go in the last game with second place in hand, and they just have to win. At least draw, I believe. And then Celtic are already out, but now they're fighting for Europa qualification. So now they need to win both games to qualify for Europa. So they're pretty much fucked. Like they're not even gonna be in Europa. Yeah, I mean nothing special. Like this was pretty much a softy group. So
I
Leipzig.
think
should come
Shakhtar
second.
make it would be good for the sport.
Oh, for sure. Shakhtar, yeah, because I've learned a bit about them because they played City so much in the Champions group stages for the last couple of years. So they're a good squad, and it'd be good for them. Fuck Leipzig.
Be good for Ukrainian morale.
God, we do not. You do not. I don't think any of us.
Let's
We're not getting
let's
into
not
that,
think so.
man, because of opinions.
Dude, did you guys know that Celtic were fined for an anti-royal family banner?
That's so based. Let's go Celtic.
Wait, you
Go
serious?
Celtic, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to check that out actually.
So send that tweet so we could see it and put it up. But next.
An ESPN article.
Best club in the world, aka Man City. We're already
Wow.
qualified for to move on. Easy.
You did
easy.
draw with Copenhagen, so
Yeah,
let's
we
not
had
get-
Haaland came on in like the 70th minute. Who the fuck cares? But
I think
anyways,
that
Dick
way you
Ryder.
need to play
Dick
Joao
Ryder.
Felix more probably.
Dick Ryder.
Yeah, why is he on the bench?
I
but-
don't know. Simeone just will not really explain. He's like, no, I don't have beef with him, but he's not gonna play.
But yeah, City has just been City again this year. 3 wins, 1 draw, and the 1 draw we just talked about. Dortmund, so they're in 7th, and Sevilla only has 2, so they're probably
Guys, I
moving.
tried telling you Sevilla are not good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did have City Sevilla, so congrats on that. But
I just want to say, Jude Bellingham is like the first teenager I think to have 4 consecutive Champions League goals.
yeah,
It's
and there was
pretty
another
impressive.
record he almost broke, but what's his name broke?
Haaland had
Yeah,
it.
Haaland just had like 2
Yeah.
barely before his fucking. Haaland just is such a beast, but so Dortmund, so they're pretty much through, but they need at least 2 to be sure. But if regardless, if Sevilla Copenhagen is a draw, they're through. So Sevilla needs to win both, and Dortmund need to lose both. I mean, Dortmund. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because I wouldn't be surprised if Dortmund loses City, but then City's probably not gonna have a squad out there. And then Sevilla will probably beat Copenhagen, but after that,
Sevilla will be returning to their home of the Europa League.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, we're not.
And then Copenhagen.
If they win again, it's over with.
All right, listen. So
Like, get rid of that league.
Copenhagen still has a chance for second. So they have to win both. So listen to this. They have to win both of their games, and Dortmund has to lose both. Or if Dortmund draw versus City, then Copenhagen must beat Dortmund by at least 3 goals to match or beat the head to head. Yeah, no.
Sure, man.
Sorry, Copenhagen. Maybe next year. Probably not. All right. And moving on to the last group.
Everyone's favorite group.
Yeah, PSG. Let's talk about PSG further. We have some time. What the fuck is going on there with Mbappe and shit? Like, what the fuck?
I think I don't know what the fuck's going. I think it's because Mbappe isn't playing the proper position that he wants to play, and I think that's
he wants Neymar gone.
And yeah, and Neymar's doing good though, So it's like.
It's a weird situation, and it would be really funny if he just ends up going to what's the name anyways, or Madrid. Yeah, but do they even want him anymore?
No, that would not be funny. That would be
for
very
you, wouldn't be
bad.
Funny. I mean, that's the one player I wouldn't mind coming to Liverpool, even though they won't spend that much. Henry won't spend that much, but that would be nice, a nice little real rivalry to see Haaland versus Mbappe, and they might actually win some games and actually win the league more than once. That's fucking hilarious. Everybody thought Liverpool were it was gonna be a big old rivalry, and they just won once and then fizzled the fuck out, and City continued to dominate.
Yeah,
I mean, in England, sure, but like
in
England,
stage,
you know.
But that's why I said league, dumbass. Sorry, that was me. But they're actually tied they're not. Yeah, they're actually tied exactly with Benfica at first. So, but they need 2 points to guarantee that they move through. But if Juve draw or lose against Benfica, draw against Maccabi Haifa will be enough. Or terrorist, I should say. Terrorist. Then Benfica also need 2 points, same thing. And if they go through with the draw, if the terrorists draw or lose, and then Juve, who has 3 right now.
See, I can't. When you say the terrorists, I'm not sure if you're talking about the Israeli club or Juve, because they're both terrorists
the actual
in their own way.
The actual terrorists, not the football terrorists.
Are like the true terrorists.
They're the ones who kill Palestinian children.
Okay, yeah.
Juventus just kill Italian children who are watching their games.
And then the soccer terrorists, that was good. So then they have to win both their games and hope either Benfica or PSG drop points in their game. In their other game, then if PSG or Benfica draw their other game, it would come down to a head-to-head record between the teams. If both PSG and
Juve need to beat Benfica and Paris.
Yeah. If PSG and Benfica draw their other game, it will come down to a head-to-head mini-league between the 3 teams. I don't know how the fuck that would work. And it's literally the same thing for the actual terrorists. So, but it's pretty impressive.
Okay.
I can't tell if it's impressive if the fact that they've gotten 3 points and they're tied with Juve, or it was just so embarrassing that Juve is tied with the fucking Israeli club.
And it happened because they beat Juve.
Oh, yeah. Like, holy shit, man.
It's fucking Juve, man.
Yeah, Juve is such a joke. But that's pretty much all Champion for this week. We'll be back, obviously, when they're back. But Champions League soccer, man, it's always something. So I'm thinking next week, because we'll finally have NBA next week. We'll replace. It's gonna be a little.
Sir. Finally, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little. Jaylen Brown, 22, 3 from 4 from 3. I'm just saying, that's him. He's him. But so we'll probably get a lot more NBA in here. So yeah, now on to the crying segment that I have listed. Mainly me. The Mets.
Dude.
Mets. Fuck. And it's really hard just to go through 101. Because also, I went to 19 games this year. And the one game that I didn't go to a city was the fucking Mark County game where we 3 homers that come back into Philly, the city I hate the most. So it's just holy shit, man. It really sucks to lose that way, but I'm not too worried. And thank God the Rangers are back, because the Rangers are just so fucking good. Not the hockey Rangers, the hockey Rangers. But yeah, fuck the baseball Rangers and fuck the soccer Rangers. But I mean, I can't. This is the one Yo, never catch me saying this again, but I need the Braves to win, man. I would much rather see the Braves go to the NLCS than the Phillies go to the NLCS because the Phillies going farther than us is already really embarrassing. Also like the fact that the ways we embarrassed them this season, and just for them, if they make the NLCS, I will blow my fucking brains out. Like, I'm not even joking.
Wow, that's looking likely.
Like, holy fuck, like what the fuck, bro? Like, the Phillies of all teams, like, they're not even that good, and they're not even that hot. Like, the team
their game today.
The teams they've been
9-1.
listen, the teams they've been playing have been dog shit. Like, all fucking year, Arenado and Goldschmidt top 3 in MVP debates. They like completely fucking disappear. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the Braves just look like some other team. They don't look like the team that went on 113 fucking win pace from fucking June 1st to the end of the season. Like, what the fuck?
And get this. The Dodgers are currently down 1-0 to the Padres.
I'm going to kill myself.
Second.
I'm going to kill myself.
The Phillies could run into the Padres in the ALCS and avoid the Dodgers there.
Yeah, that would be like worse.
Which would be really funny.
I just need the Astros to absolutely dick them down, like 15-0 in every game. But on your side,
okay.
On your side,
yeah,
the Mariners hosting.
The Mariners won a playoff series, guys. They beat the Blue Jays. It's not fun.
Yeah, Mariners hosting their first and probably only playoff game this year. ALCS game.
Dude,
ALDS game.
I hope they fucking put us out of our misery. Oh my god, this team is
fucking Robbie Ray when he's been doing absolute dog shit for the past, and like he's really bad against left. Like, holy shit! Like, how stupid can you be? Like, Scott Cervantes really thought that was like a pro gamer move. Like, bro, no.
Whatever. We made the playoffs.
Exactly.
We won a wild card series.
But then
this offseason, just like get better. We'll be back next year with a better team, hopefully.
But then I really love the Castillo trade. And then you had the Guardians tying it up. I'm really honestly whatever team wins, cause I don't mind either team. It's like the thing with the Yankees. I fucking despise their fans, but I like most of the players. I like Judge. I really do fuck with a lot of players. So I wouldn't mind supporting the Yankees but I also really do like the Guardians because they have a lot of former Mets, and they're just a cool team who are just pissing everybody off. So I do like that.
Yeah. But other Mariners fans like really hate the Guardians.
Yeah, because of the Quan tweets.
I do have a lot of family from Cleveland, so I kind of like them.
Cleveland?
Okay, that's respectable, I guess.
I wouldn't be mad if they make it.
Yeah, either way.
Because we're certainly not going
to.
But
also, one thing, this is not really relevant now, but for people shitting on Billy Epler, the men's GM, for not doing good at the deadline. Like, did you see how, first of all, we didn't need pitching at the deadline. Our bullpen didn't lose us any of the games, especially not the playoff games. Our bullpen pitching. Our starting pitching lost us those games, and the Braves too. We didn't lose any of those games because of the bullpen. And the hitters on the market, there was one good hitter on the market, and that was Juan fucking Soto. And out of the hitters we did get, Naquin, good 4th, 5th outfielder. He wasn't bad. We gave peanuts for him. Vogelback, we gave up a flash in the pan middle relief pitcher. And he had like 100. I think he had 141 weighted runs created plus with us. So like that was good. Literally the one bad trade we made was for Ruff, who had a 160 WRC plus against righties or lefties. I forgot which hand it was, but he was doing really good. So the trade mates and JD Davis was absolute dog shit. So for people shitting on him for that was so stupid. But last thing I just want to say. I made $600 last week, and I blew it all away. But that's not the point. It's not the point at all.
How did you just blow away $600?
By betting it back in the system as they want you to.
Oh, my God.
But I just
dude,
would
you
like
have a problem.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, you should have seen how broke I was yesterday. Like, if my parlay didn't hit yesterday, I would have had like $3 on my account. I would have genuinely had $3. But I'm gonna run down the parlay because I am obviously the betting master. Where is it? And I'm gonna ask you to put these up for me, Josh. I'm gonna send them to you.
I got you.
Yeah. So where is it? All right. So I had Pickens over 44 yards, Stefan Diggs over 74, Jefferson over 74, Fields over 30 rushing yards. Untet over 25 rushing yards. Henry over 73 rushing yards. Jamal Williams over 53 rushing yards. Harris over 53 rushing yards. And Tyreek Hill over 64. And Corey Davis over 28 yards. And then, this was a smaller one, but I put like $17 onto this one. Gabriel Davis over 54. Pickens over 44 again. Mike Williams over 68. Omelade Zacchaeus, whatever, for the Falcons, over 30. And then Mike Evans over 64. Because the last leg hit in the fourth quarter with Zacchaeus. He had 2 catches all game for 31 yards. But for the longest, he had 1 catch in the
betting on him, you have a serious problem.
No, because the thing is, he's been putting up yards and he's been getting receptions. God. So like, fine, I'll just trail this because I forgot where I saw it. But fuck it, I'll throw this in. For the longest, I was like shitting my pants. I was eating pho while doing this. I was taking my girl. I was like, yo, I'm so sorry. I have to check this. And then I just opened my phone, and luckily we're the only ones in the restaurant. And I was like, yes. Because it was like, I got one of those highlight notifications.
I can pay for this food.
Fuck you. I could already pay for it, dumbass. But yeah, that was nice. That was
with
really...
your $3.
I said this week, not last week. Okay, buddy. And then I hit another one. Which one was it? I forgot what it... But then I hit another one. That was nice. So yeah, made some money and blew it all away. Bet some more tonight.
Okay, so my experience, I don't have any experience with betting. All I know is that my coach lost $100 from betting in one day, and that was enough for me to never bet again.
Yeah, $100 is not a lot. Trust me.
I know. I've seen worse on my timeline, and
I'm that visual
on top of the shit I
worse.
see on Twitter. It's like I'm never betting. I just can't. I can't fathom doing it.
I think
if I lose $100, even $100, that shit will ruin my day.
God.
Like dead ass.
But yeah, all right. But that's pretty much it for this week. Just one last thing. Shout out John Dawson, album of the year. Oh, I found the second parlay. Oh no, I didn't. I lied. But yeah. But shout out John Dawson, dropped album of the year recently.
Wow.
Yeah, I have it up there with
Not sure about that.
I have what's his name. There Will Be No Super Slave second. So
I changed my album of the year once Denzel Curry dropped that deluxe.
Fair.
It's like that deluxe is so
Oh,
good.
you know they have him for new rap artists at the Grammys, even though he dropped Ultimate in 2015.
Yeah, it's like
wait.
Yeah.
Denzel Curry?
Yeah, but you know they have Tron up there.
They have Mitski as best new artist.
They have
Mitski,
Tron too,
who's been around for like 8 years. You know.
Well, that's a debate we can have and discussion we have next week. We might be running a little long on. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to take the time, but this has been a really good. I feel like this was a really good episode. This is the first episode in like 3-4 weeks where we haven't been doing, or we haven't had to guest, or we haven't recorded late, or we haven't it's finally a normal video.
There's been no chaos.
Yes, but yes. And yeah, that's it for this episode. Have a lovely night, morning, whatever. Go do your prayers after this. Go get some fresh air, touch some grass, as some people say.
Watch Twin Peaks.
Don't do that. Watch One Piece.
Come on. No, not One Piece. I said Twin Peaks.
I think touching grass is probably more important than
okay, that's ironic from the Radiohead listener.
All right, yeah, that's why
I go outside
all the time. Stop. Bye.